So in the comments in my last video, a guy commented, I forgot who it was, but he said, "Can you update us with with your team? Is it a 93 Broncos theme team? Question mark, question mark." Yes, you're correct, sir. And no, I actually have two teams right now. Three teams technically. 50-50 pure Broncos, 50-50 Broncos with friends, and then this 50 out of 50 Ghost of Mutt 25 Broncos. I still believe to be the best theme team in the game, so I decided to make this a video. We're going to go through the team, and I actually have a Super Bowl that I'm going to do a post-com on so you guys can see that as well. Now, about time you guys seeing this, two things. Hopefully the playoff part 3, we did see the LTD come out. Travis Kelce, obviously, hopefully they reveal the other ones up about time you see this video or a little bit after. You should be seeing this at 10 a.m. I'm in the midst of probably a 12-hour stream. I am doing it twitch.tv/therealdatruthyadig. Come check it out. We will be live at 12 p.m. Eastern to 12 a.m. Eastern. If you want to see the team in full display, we're probably going to be playing ripping packs, probably the playoff free rolls, because I got a bunch of training. You see my coins are a little bit down from the 28 million I had last week to 14 million. That's because we got training. So hit the like button, drop a sub. I'm going to go through this team in total, why I like it, why I still feel like it's the best, and then I'll get into that Super Bowl post-com gameplay. It's actually a really good one. So without further ado, let's get into it.
Hey, ain't we been through it all? Then we sleep on them floors. Everybody we thought we needed, we don't need them no more. Run it up, don't check the score. No, I'm balling on it.
Alrighty then, let's see. 50 out of 50 Broncos, 50 out of 50 Ghosts, 25 out of 50 Broncos. Now, another big thing, strategy cards can now be auctioned, so that's good for those who hold them to the epic strategies. This is the 50 out of 50 Ghost team. Now, we got Garrett Bowles, Peter Skoronski, left guard. All these linemen gets time 3, which is great. So does Zach Tom, DeJuan Jones. We have to run them because they get the time stream. We still have Country Strong and Sweet Feet. I'm running Vernon Davis because the Broncos have the best set of tight ends in the game, so we can do different things. Now, this is where the Ghost of Mutt team gets super glitchy. Now, obviously, Calvin goes on the playoff team as well. Don't worry about, I know people worry about the Ghost of Mutt team having negatively affected stats, which is catching traffic in 1 and then carrying is the other one. I don't care about run blocking for Calvin. I don't know where his carrying is at, but nevertheless, you see Calvin Johnson, 99 speed on a Ghost of Mutt theme team. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Now, this guy, Rod Smith, you will see him on the Broncos theme team. You're going to see him here, but I'm not going to fully showcase him because he's not fully powered up. He hasn't hit Super Saiyan, I'm Saiyan 3 for my Dragon Ball, Z fans out there, right? So we'll show him on the Broncos theme team. William Perry, I still believe to be either the first or second best quarterback in the game. 97 speed at 6'2", 335. That's simple. We have Dion with 98 speed. You also have Jordan Addison here, which he actually does play. I actually run a formation. If you see me play gun box, I can actually run it with 4 wide receivers. So having 4 wide receivers who can actually play for me are really good. He also has 97 speed, right? So I've posed this question between the Ghost of Mutt team, which the playoff team is going to get better with the new release. But as of right now, what positions are substantially better on the playoff theme team compared to the Ghost theme team? The only one you can really say is quarterback, and I don't think CJ Stroud is substantially better than, obviously, William Perry. He is better, but this is where the Ghost team, to me, separates itself. These two right here. We have Gronkowski, 97 speed at 6'6". Again, tackling, fake stat. Fumbling, fake stat. It's an absolute fake stat. But you see the zones at 91, speeds at 97. That's all I care about, specifically when I'm talking about a user, right? And we have Harold Carmichael, 6'8", 96 speed. I mean, what more can I say? These two are really the main reason I'm sticking with Ghost at this juncture, because there's no user on the playoff theme team that is even comparable to them. And also this, man, the only player in the game that can get pick artists and deep end for 1 AP at 97 speed. Again, I can promise you that -7 tackling, fake stat, which you will see in this upcoming gameplay. We do got to rock Antoine Winfield Hood, unfortunately, but we do have Julius Peppers. Another reason why I stick with the Ghost. 6'7", 97 speed, 75 tackling, fake stat. So those specific players, and obviously the best cornerback in the game. I can't believe whoever sold him for $800K last week when, the Reduxes came out. Look at Randy Moss, dude. That's a golden ticket. It's an absolute 6'4" with deep out and pick artist for 3 AP. The only thing that can make him better is if he got a discounted abilities, a deep out for 2. But other than that, he's crazy. We also got the Minister of Defense, who we actually pulled. You guys see, this is the best defensive card in the game. And hopefully, I can't remember if he goes crazy in this video, but he is crazy. Specifically when he has the X Factor on, and I'm running double or nothing on him. You've seen Jalen Carter, you see Will Anderson. We've gotten Chris Jones, we got up to level 34. So how my defense set up, I run dollar. We have Jalen Carter, Reggie White, and Will Anderson, Winfield and Bo Jackson at safety. And then we have Julius Peppers and Randy Moss at corner with Champ Bailey and Charles Tillman in the slot. Specialists, nothing special. We're actually not hiding any players on this team. I'm thinking about picking up Matabuke and putting him on the line and hiding him down here with his X Factor to let him go crazy a little bit. Strategy cards is medium route running, which none of the strategy cards matter. I just do medium route running because it boosts up my receivers. And then I do hybrid on defense. Broncos offense, base defense 4-6. And obviously we're rocking the Russell Lesrod jersey. So let's get into the gameplay. All right, here we go. Super Bowl time. We're going against Big Guido 21. Yeah, man, this was a great game. It was an absolutely great game. And actually was some funny stuff that happened to this game. I can't wait for y'all to see it and y'all can see what I'm talking about. But as we in the Broncos jerseys, I think we actually receive here. He has Ronnie Stanley. I actually don't know what kind of team he had. He did obviously have a pretty good team. I think it ended up being a Ravens team, if I remember correctly. But 1st and 10, I'll be honest, y'all. My first drive, he kind of had me caged. We throw here, we get knocked out. Now, the big thing in this first drive that really confused me was him using that safety, Ryan Neal. I really didn't know what to do with that. We did get a dot here, but honestly, on our first drive, this was it. This was absolutely it in terms of us making plays. He screams at my soul. I should have hit Peyton Hillis here, 3rd and 16. I try to do something a little bit different. I think we maneuver in the pocket and we just get a bad overthrow. Happens in this game. Obviously, I think we would have picked up the first down because of the X Factor. But they're 4th and 16 to start the game off, and we get absolutely screamed at. It is what it is. We got to get on defense. Now, this is where it gets weird, right? You see, I actually paused the game. Reason why I paused the game here, because someone was at my door at this point in time. My wife came in and was like, Dre, someone's at the door. It was like 8:30 at night. I was recording this, right? And I was like, okay, let me go check this out. So I had to pause it. I actually had to go to the door, talk to some people. And if you see, the timer runs out. So for the first 2 plays of defense, I'm actually not even there. And you'll see, by the way, because if you know me, I play mostly dollar. I may go into some 3-3 wide and stuff of that nature, but I'm mostly dollar. So you can see the time expires and I'm still not back. So you can see I'm on Antoine Winfield and I don't move for these first 2 plays. Obviously, Reggie White, I talked about him in the intro. He's absolutely fantastic. Like I said, I think the best defensive player in the game. This guy tried to go back to the read option again after Reggie White just did what he did. I don't know why he didn't hand this to Ricky Williams, or maybe it was a quarterback wrap. I'm not entirely sure. But here's where it gets super interesting. The 3rd play, he runs it again. I come back in running. I notice I'm on defense. I'm in this defense. I don't move. I get back like right here, right when he throws it, and I get on Bo Jackson, and I actually take this back to the house. How lucky that happened. Like, this is me returning this at this point in time, because you know if they pick it and they're doing it on their own, they're just doing that light jog. I came in right at the right time. Get lucky, gang is right. Ended up getting a pick 6. So can't complain too much about that. I guess the right place at the right time. Now, as you can see, I'm on defense, and we kind of had this guy in a cage for most of the game. Randy Moss, I talked about him as well. Still the best corner of the game, if you ask me. He gets a pick. So we've played 2 defensive snaps, got 2 interceptions. Now here, I noticed he was in man coverage. So I go to my man beater out of Gun Bunch Strong, where I try to put Peyton Hillis on an angle route, and then Rod Smith on a... Rod Smith kind of gets pressed to death, but we throw kind of a little bit of a laser here to Rod Smith, and he gets down. Now, I do a couple of plays here where I mess around and do some things where I shouldn't have. I think here I run the ball, I think, with Peyton Hillis. I checked to see if he had an inside stuff. He did. I double-teamed it. But I think my run stick was just bad at this point in time, because I probably should have scored. Actually, I ended up scoring. This is not the play I was talking about. We ended up scoring with Peyton Hillis. Now, I do have Peyton Hillis. I do have Derrick Henry. I won't spam them unless you make me spam them. Let's be completely honest. That's how I roll. We're on defense here, and my user was just off there. I should have intercepted that with Carmichael. I was running. I should have just stood still, intercepted that, and I would have been good. Now, this dude loves hurry up. The no stamina thing actually played in his favor in this game because he loves him some hurry up here. We screamed with Champ Bailey off the left side. Both of us were kind of screaming, and both of us were playing good defense here. I decided to back people off. Now, I know I have to shoot over and get to this left side. Now, I don't know how Zay Flowers doesn't fumble getting hit by a 6'30", 280-pound man, but I digress. This is actually a great play by him. I did not back off my cloud flat on the left side. He just put a streak out there, and boom, I didn't shade outside, so Antoine Winfield wasn't playing outside. He completed it. Can't really be mad at that as well. He goes into this next play here after a couple plays where he throws a dot, and I believe Reggie White, that man, going screaming at him, and he throws me a pick. At this point in time, I'm like, it's GG's. It's obviously GG's at this juncture. I just need to not mess up and do the things I want to do, right? Now, we throw to Peyton Hillis in the flat. I still think the best running back in the game. You see him just fighting against everyone and taking everyone out of their face. Now here, out of his face, excuse me. Now here, he makes a great play, man. I'm not even going to lie. This is just a great play on his part. I don't know what else. I thought I had that open. He came from the top left with Ryan Neal and picked it off. So when I threw this pick, I'm thinking I'm up one possession, right? All I got to do is not mess up. I get the ball at half. If I can go down here and score and be done with this game, that's what I'm going to do. So we decided to work methodically. Now, this first play, I see that he's been playing on Ryan Neal. I try to get to Dion over the top. He has a deep out KO on that left side. We know how KOs work. So here, we get down to 3rd and 5. I knew the angle route was what was going to be open, and we get kind of loose with Peyton Hillis. Like I said, 6'1", 240, can juke. I get a little bit of accidentally sticky with it, but, you know, it is what it is. Now, we go back to our play here out of the gun box. Now, I've been noticing he's been leaving that left flat open. So I was like, I'm going to put Peyton Hillis out there. And sure enough, left flat is open. Big 3rd and 4 conversion. We just get the first down. As you can see, we're milking the clock. It's down to 13 seconds. And we bring out Derrick Henry. I was like, I'm done with the shenanigans. Let me just bring out Derrick Henry. This is the first time he's appearing in the game, actually. I think he pass committed or something. And Derrick Henry walks right in. You know, so like I said, I'm not going to spam him, but I will use him if I need be. On to the 3rd quarter, he comes out running the ball. My mindset at this point in time, y'all, just thinking, make him waste time, and when I get back on offense, score. That's all I have to do. If I make him waste mostly of the 3rd quarter trying to score, I've done my job. Because we all know defense in Madden 24 is hard as hell. So I was like, I just want to make him, you know, work down the field. I don't want him to have a quick play touchdown and all that type of stuff. So, and yeah. He does that. He does that, work it down the field. Now, I think this is a play where he kind of goes crazy. He scrambles with Lamar. Maybe I should have put a spy up, but he hits. Never mind. We scream at his soul. I'm tripping. We absolutely scream at his soul here. I think it's this play where he goes kind of crazy on me. Not going to lie. He gives it to Dion. Give me a little shake. Give me another shake. I can't even lie. Y'all, that's stick work. That's absolutely stick work. Kudos to him for going crazy at that point in time. Now here, I feel like I should have picked that off. That's on me. If I use that correctly, you guys seen me many times pick that off. I knew the RPO was coming. I just didn't react properly. Now, like I said, my whole mindset, do not let him get the ball back without me scoring. Now, like I said, Derrick Henry, I think he gets like 4 or 5 carries in this entire game. Like I said, I'm not going to spam him here and do that. Here, I forget what we end up doing. He is in some sort of weird man coverage. I think we playmaker Hillis up and we throw a freaking laser beam straight past Ryan Neal. Yeah, man, that was tough. That was tough. Maybe I should have put it to the outside, but I didn't think his Ryan Neal would get there, and he didn't. So I decided to motion or switch the gun bunch trunk to the other side, and I want to try to put a corner out on here because he hasn't been guarding it, and I haven't utilized it this much to this point in the game. But then he also hasn't been guarding the fat flat. So if I waited there, I would have had the corner out. But again, I am up. I'm going to take my check down, move the chains, and keep going. That's what we're going to do here. Angle route season. But I had X wide open, but I was scared to throw it. I'll be honest. I was super scared to throw it. And I end up taking a stupid sack because I scrambled too far. He screams, get a disengage. William Perry goes down. If you rewind that back, I did have Rod Smith open. I just was too scared to throw it, which I don't know why. But as always, we come back with the exact same play. Peyton Hillis wins on his route. Something happens where he dives with his Ryan Neal, and we juke, and then we make that safety our little boy with Peyton Hillis. Touchdown. That's why I think he's still the best running back in the game, because he is powerful, but he also can juke as well. Now, this is on me. Anyone that knows me, anyone that plays dollar, knows you have to take away that quick middle trip streak, and I didn't take it away. So that was completely on me. Good job by opponent. Like I said, he loves throwing this route to Dion, and like I said, he did juke Gronkowski again, but this time we hit him with Harold Carmichael. No fumble, or I think that's Devin Hester anytime. I think that's Devin Hester anytime with route tech on him. So that's why he's been, like I said, he loves the route. We're on it just a bit slow with Carmichael, which is crazy because his agility and speed are up, but we definitely should have and could have picked that. So like I said, he scored quickly the first time, but this time we're trying to make him work. We're trying to make him work, and whenever he does score, if he does score, he's not getting the ball back. Champ Bailey, big hit. I don't know how he held on to that. I do know it's gift wrap. Like I said, the guy loves hurry up, man. He absolutely loves hurry up. And yeah, he was cooking, and I thought I put Rob Gronkowski in a middle read. I obviously did not. Touchdown. It's like 2:50 left. I already told myself he's not getting the ball back. I don't care what happens. He is not getting the ball back. Now, I should have audibled that to the left because that was the wide side, and I could have juked back up and kind of got a little bit more yards. But at the end of the day, I was running to take time off the clock. Now here, 3rd and 6. Again, I know he's in man coverage. Rod Smith kind of gets bagged. And if you go back and look, that left end destroyed my offensive tackle. So this was for the bread here. I go to gun box, and I put 2 streaks on the field, a corner route, post, and a angle route. And my read is essentially Rod Smith and Peyton Hillis. 4th and 14 for the bread. He comes back. I step up. Rod Smith, laser. Bada bing, bada boom. But doesn't end it there because he still has his timeout. So we got to do it one more time. I go back to the exact same concept. I know he's going to run with Rod Smith this time instead of Peyton Hillis because Rod Smith beat him last time, right? So he ran with Rod Smith. I step over Peyton Hillis. Dot. That's GG's. I avoid. And we do that. But, you know, I'm trying to rub it in a little bit. And Rod Smith hadn't got a touchdown, so we take one last shot. I knew he was playing shaded down man, so I knew with this post with Rod Smith it would get open. Now, I could have highballed it, but I didn't. But I thought, let's throw it up there. I used it a little bit. Touchdown, Rod Smith. And that's the game. He gets out of there, boys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. We got the Super Bowl. Now, back to the regularly scheduled program of you seeing me on the screen. Now, of course, I knew he was going to come out with the W. We probably made it harder than we needed to, but at the time I'm recording this, you see there's weekly wildcard LTDs. It's Quentin Williams. He honestly sucks. So I actually have won another Super Bowl since the one you just seen as well. So you can see I have 2 5-bundle trophy packs and plus 2 touchdown packs. So that's 10 trophy packs, 2 touchdown packs. I could open it now, but there's not enough LTDs and packs. Twitch.tv/therealdatruthyadig. Come through for the 12-hour birthday stream. We're going to go crazy. We're going to open up these. There's going to be 3 LTDs and packs we're going to roll. So sorry if I blue balls you a little bit, but I want to save these to give the best outcome. And if you don't come on a Twitch stream, I'll load them up to the YouTube as a YouTube short. But we're going to save these for the Twitch stream where there's 3 LTDs and packs instead of 1, and also brand new 94s. We're probably not going to pull any of the LTDs, but you don't know until you try, and I got to give myself a chance. So hope you guys enjoy the team breakdown. I still think Ghost is 50 out of 50 is the best right now. And obviously we got that Super Bowl. So I'm out. Deuces.